Hello, welcome to lesson 73. This is called adding and subtracting decimal numbers. Now this should not be a very difficult lesson because we've already added and subtracted dollars and cents. Such as an example like this, when we have $3.45 plus $1.25, it equals $4.75. And the very important thing that we need to know and remember, which many of you have already been in the habit of doing, is you always line up your decimal point. Decimal point is straight, vertical, or is vertically aligned, at least, so that way we're adding the exact same place values. I'm not adding my cents to the dollars, I'm adding dollars to dollars and cents to cents. Same thing with the subtraction problem. $3.45 minus $1.25 is $2.20. My decimal point is vertically aligned, straight up and down. So same thing when we're just doing with decimal points and not dollars and cents. 2 4/10 plus 1 3/10 equals 3 7/10. Vertically aligned decimal points. It does not matter how many digits I have to my right, how many whole numbers I have to the left. My decimal point needs to be vertically aligned, so I'm adding all the same place values together. And this is another similar example, 2 4/10 minus 1 3/10. Vertically aligned decimal, my result, the difference is 1 1/10. So here are the example problems that we are going to do together. Example 1 says to find the perimeter of this triangle, and it's all in centimeters. So I have 4 3/10, 7 6/10, 12 5/10. So I'm actually going to strategize by starting with the one with the most digits, which is 12 5/10. That's how I like to start when I'm adding numbers with different amounts of digits. I have 3 digits here, so 12 5/10. I'm going to go with 7 6/10 next. The 7's in my ones place just like the 2 is, so 7 6/10, my decimal is still aligned. Then I have 4 3/10. There's my decimal. There's 4 3/10. I'm going to add, because that's what I do when I find my perimeter. I find the length all the way around, like perimeter, the measurement all the way around my polygon. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. Carry my 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. And 7 plus 7 is 14. Carry down my decimal point. It goes straight down. And then carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So 24 which is my decimal point, 4/10. And I'm labeling in centimeters. So that is the perimeter of the triangle. So vertically align your decimal point. Should be very simple. Now example 3, this one's going to be slightly different because you're going to see that I have 2 decimal places in this number and I have only 1 decimal place in this number, 3 4/45. So that has the most digits. That's what I'm going to start with at the top. 3 4/45 plus 6 7/10. There's my decimal point, which needs to be perfectly aligned. I have plus 6 7/10. Even though I don't have anything here, it doesn't bother me. However, if it bothers some of you all and you feel like you need to have something here, we can add a 0. Add a 0 whether you're adding or whether you're subtracting, because it does not matter which we've already learned. I can add as many zeros as I want. My value doesn't change. I'm not changing the number. I'm just putting a placeholder there. So 5 plus 0 is 5. 7 plus 4 is 11. Carry the 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. And bring down the decimal point. So I have 10 15/100 is my answer. Okay, so now you're actually going to do the practice set problems, and I will be checking your work in class, and we'll do also more of the practice set problems together and possibly some races. So G, we have 4 2/10 plus 2 65/100. H, 6 75/100 minus 4 5/10. And letter I, you're going to find the perimeter, and this is a square because I've only given you one side, and so since it's a square, you should be able to find the perimeter. and be sure to label as well. I'll be checking your work, and we'll be having some more fun with this in class. Thank you very much.